Welcome back. Starting at bridge 142 along the now unused Lancaster Canal. Open up a bit now. Like I say, no boat's been down here for about 30 years. But obviously lots of people walking it because there's lots of tracks. So looks good, looking good, feeling good. So the flora on the fauna are very green at the moment. I've got arm ache because I've been holding the camera too long. My compadre Tony is here to take the photographs of wildlife and things, but obviously not what it's about on a rainy day like today. They don't like it. Not many birds even can be heard. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's a nice bit of exercise.
Trains.
Trains.
Trains to the left of us.
Trains. Train tracks. That opens up here, we'll have a look in a minute. Hope the camera's not too shaky. Put it on my arm. No, I haven't got a stick.
Fucking shaky hand, man.
Shaky hand, man.
Yeah, it's
There he is.
trains.
Can you hear him?
No toot, yeah.
No toot.
It certainly wasn't a steam train, either.
No, that was definitely an express. Woo woo! On its way to Lancaster, I believe.
Well, hopefully on its way back to London.
Oh, London, nod no. That's pity.
From all these northerners. And their canal.
Canals and railway lines. So there you go, there's a bit of Cumbria for you. They're Cumbrian cows. They go moo. Yeah, Cumbrian sheep. They go baa. And the Cornish tone, he goes alright.
Alright there.
And little old me, Steptoe Steph, and his canal quest. There you go, we've got a name for the video. Steptoe Stephen's son. He's not my son.
Steptoe and son, not son.
Steptoe and not son. There you go. Canal run. Or
Canal run. Steptoe and not son.
Steptoe and not son. Canal run. Armake City. Big tree. Be nice to see a bit more birdage, but
I think they're still probably hiding away, thinking it's still raining.
yeah. Don't think the sun's going to burn this one off, Tony.
I doubt that very much today, Steph.
Berries.
Cherries.
Not cherries, berries.
No, they're cherries, you do.
They're cherry berries.
Yeah.
Are they proper cherries? That's a
Yeah.
cherry tree. I can eat that.
One day, if the blackbirds don't get them before you.
There's loads of them. Apparently, we've got a cherry tree. There you go.
Be more cherry trees nearby. Actually, not a cherry blossom. Not one.
Ooh. There you go.
Maybe. Is it a cherry tree?
Oh, someone put.
I'm not very good with trees.
I'm not very good with plants, birds, trees, or fish.
Oh, excellent.
So I'm just holding the camera
The
and
perfect
talking.
wildlife accompaniment.
Yeah, and talking. Well, I'm Steptoe. Whoa! Nearly
Oh.
stepped in a big.
Pick up after your dog.
Yeah, pick up after your dog, please.
Gosh.
Because that was nearly a steptoe and shit. Stepping.
Steptoe right in.
Steptoe right in it. With my big steptoe. I'd have had to get a stick to get from between my toes. just to swipe to the left, and then a swipe to the right. I'm going to slip on my arse and fall in. But it's very clean. This is the thing that me and Tony were saying. It might look a bit like...
Perfect stuff. I'm not rescuing you.
But look how clear it is. You can see right to the bottom. It's crazy. Nice to see a little fish go by or anything. Just to prove that we're not like lying about this place.
On a barren planet.
A barren planet, yeah.
Devoid of all wildlife.
Once a thriving hub, now an environmental disaster.
Perhaps we should film the new Attenborough one and call it Barren Planet.
Barren Planet,
To
yeah.
show the lack of everything.
Show the lack of
and
everything.
the total destruction of the natural environment.
The Barren Planet. Here we have
Nothing.
Nothing.
A
Again.
whole heap of shit.
Whole heap of
Recently
shit.
dumped by a fly tipper.
Yeah, we found some fly tipping shit that wasn't there yesterday. Unbelievable. We couldn't believe it. Fair enough. Well, not fair enough. It was branches and garden stuff.
No, there was other shit underneath it. I checked.
Yeah, well. So, yeah. Nothing's sacred. No one gives a flying tip. Or a flying shit. Unfortunately. But that's modern society, isn't it? They just don't care. Well, so no one's going to go down there. I just dump a load of shit down there. Let someone else take responsibility for it. Anyway, it's not a council complaint video. It's a canal video. It's not even my council. I don't live in Cumbria. I live in
Wrong council,
Lancashire.
yeah. Someone else's problem.
Yeah, someone else's problem.
And on goes the problem.
Yes. And
Circular nature of life.
And there goes the problem. Everyone's having the same attitude. The shit one. But I heard someone behind us then, so...
No.
Doggers.
I think they'd be parked up in that spot we were at earlier.
Probably, yeah. It's ideal for dogging there.
The old oak tree. Not that one. Top of the hill.
Oaky, oaky, oaky tree.
Another train.
Phil Oaky tree.
Going.
Train! Jesus, one side we've got trains, the other side we've got motorway. There ain't no peace round here.
I think where's the motorway gone now? Is it
Motorway's
the
right
hill,
over the hill,
side
the
of
other side of there. You can't actually hear it because the hill blocks out the sound.
It's quite nice not to hear it.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, Heron.
no, it's gone then.
Heron gone. Will he come into view? There he is, coming over a tone.
Nah. Fucking.
There we go, proof that there is wildlife found here. There's a big fat heron. Or was a big fat heron. The herder's coming. Two noisy twats walking down the canal, he's off. He ain't hanging around. But if there's one, there may be more along this stretch. That's more like it. That's what we've heard for the last 3 days. Nothing. We have a marker.
Apart from the odd train.
The odd train and the odd lorry going past. We have a marker. 14 miles.
How many miles did Kendal mint cake o'clock?
Well, it said it was 12 miles where we just started from.
Now it's gone.
And now it's
to
14.
So that's nice.
So that's handy. I'm assuming it's turning as Lancaster the other way.
Oh no, but the
No, that's
samples-
no 13. What? 13. 14. Maybe it's not miles then.
Oh, don't be silly.
It must be.
Of course it is.
But it doesn't have a destination on either side. So it's a bit confusing really.
You're supposed to know.
I know I'm supposed to know, but I'm not knowledgeable like that. Maybe I should have done a bit of research before I left the house. Never know, never know.
There's no point doing research.
No point doing research. I don't know shit anyway. I always forget. I don't know the names of the birds, even though Tony told me it 5 minutes ago.
You knew that was a heron.
I knew it was a heron. Because it was my favourite bird. Heron. I got soggy toes and soggy bottom of my trousers too. Soggy, sloggy.
Yeah.
It's alright. Don't mind a bit of fucking trench foot. Got trench foot, Tone.
You'll be alright.
I have to cut my toes off. Well, no fishing up here. Look, power lines. Looking further down for herons, but can't quite see anything. Let me know if you spot one. Oh, Bridge-O 143, I believe. And still. Surrounded by clouds that look like they're going to open up at any time. But guess what? We're hard. We got skin, and skin's a natural repellent to rain, so we're all good.
I go swimming, not much gets on the inside.
No, unless it goes up my nose.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Yeah, I've got a big nose though too.
Yeah.
So I don't do drugs.
Because nobody will ever do drugs.
No one will let me have any because I...
It's all gone in one hoot.
Where's that ounce? Where's that ounce gone? Oh, sorry, was that an ounce? I thought that was mine. You've seen the size of my nose? Can't do that. I got squelchy toes. That's always good to have squelchy toes. You know you've had a good walk when you've got squelchy toes. We're not even gone far yet. I reckon I could empty my shoe out and get back to the car.
I reckon I could wring out my socks and have a drink.
Good job I put the clean ones on this morning. So an ambling pace was probably about the same pace as an old barge or an old narrow boat that would work down here.
They were just
back in the day.
quicker than us when we were on
Yeah.
the river stretch.
So it's taken roughly about 13 minutes bridge to bridge at this point. You usually would expect to see a few more birds and a bit more butterflies in nature, but just not the weather for it. Not the weather for it. But hey. If it was nice weather, you'd probably have quite a few walkers coming down, and you don't want to be filming other people anyway, do we? You want to be filming the water. Although we have met some interesting people who've given us some really good information, I must admit. Like kingfisher sanctuaries and things like that, and shortcuts back to places we've been under viaducts and through fords.
Yeah.
Fucking fjords. Like Norway. I mean, Cumbria. 143 is quite a straight bridge as well. Must got a bit slack down the bottom. Well, maybe by the time they got to here, they got a bit more used to building them, so they're a bit straighter.
Perhaps the other ones had some heavier traffic.
Possibly. Fat horses. Just a train line of moo cows over to the left. $143. Here we are. Bridge-O. Another train. Quite busy for a Sunday. Ain't seeing no fish in there today. Echo. Bridge 143 hasn't got much of an echo. Off it goes, meanders further up there. Now, this field across the way, if it was nice, and if it was like a couple of days ago, we'd probably see birds in there. But it seems as it's wet and cold. Ain't seen shit. Bridge 143. There we go. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in the next one.